Shannon Perrine is standing by live at Forbes Hospital. Bo Berman with the victim's words. But Bob Hazen, we're going to start live with you in Wilkins Township.
That's right. We just learned that more how this all began, right?
Yeah, we actually just got an update from County Police on what happened out here. Most of the police have left for now. The SWAT team's gone, just a few officers still out here, but police do confirm this started with a shooting that appeared to happen inside the building. And from what we're hearing from some people in the building, it may have been family members arguing with each other that led up to this. Now, as I mentioned, we did talk to the superintendent of Allegheny County Police. He gave us an update on what led to this SWAT situation at the Laurel Villages apartments here in Wilkins Township. And if you listen here, you can hear from the superintendent about what he says occurred after they arrived on scene and found the victim.
We secured the building and did a floor-by-floor, apartment-by-apartment search of the building. Nobody's inside the building. We was able to determine there was a scuffle and a shooting that occurred on the 4th floor of the building.
Again, one person shot. The suspect in that shooting has disappeared. Police are still looking for him. They said they're going to go back to homicide headquarters and regroup there, try to put some more information together about where this suspect might be. And my colleague Bo Berman's actually been up closer to the building here in just the last few minutes, talking to some people who actually saw what happened right after this shooting.
Yeah, that's right, Bob. We talked to a woman just a moment ago who witnessed this whole thing. She was in the building 700 Penn Center. She says she heard a pop, 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 opened up her window, looked down, saw the man who had been shot on the ground, on the steps there. She said, unfortunately, a lot of blood. She ran downstairs to help him, actually, got outside. She said he was yelling, screaming, help me, my cousin shot me. This woman witnessing it all, very emotional as she talked to us, almost in tears, just saying she hopes that he will recover. Of course, we heard from the police superintendent that he is in critical condition, but they say he should make it. Here's what that woman had to say when we talked to her earlier.
It was terrible. It was terrible. He laid there and he said, my cousin shot me.
So again, just an awful situation for residents here who were displaced for several hours. This all happening around 2 o'clock and just really wrapping up right now, as Bob told us, around 6 o'clock now. This one man injured. That woman told us she also saw a potential suspect running from the scene when she first opened up her window. Of course, police tonight say they're working on getting a warrant and do not yet have any suspect in custody. Reporting live tonight from Wilkins Township, Bo Berman, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Bo, thank you. You know, that SWAT situation put a hospital 4 miles away on lockdown after the gunshot victim was taken there.
Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Shannon Perrine continuing our team coverage now from Monroeville, where that lockdown, Shannon, was just lifted a short time ago.
It was lifted more than an hour ago, Wendy. Let me lay out what happened over here across town here in Monroeville, a few miles away from Wilkins Township at Forbes Hospital. Again, that gunshot victim did come here to the hospital. Medics brought that victim here in an ambulance. And when that happened, that shooter was not caught. That shooter still has not been caught. But there was a risk, a perceived risk here at the hospital. So that's when Monroeville police ordered this hospital to go on lockdown. Now, what that means is no one in or out without police approval while this situation went on. Now I'm going to show you what's happening right now. These are some of the entrances here at the hospital. And right now what we are in, not a lockdown, but a heightened security situation. That means at all of the entrances there are security guards in place. What we know about the victim right now, only that he was shot in the abdomen and he is in critical condition. The hospital spokesperson not revealing any more information about him right now. We know that he is being worked on right now by doctors and nurses in the emergency room here at Forbes Hospital. And once again, the lockdown here after that shooting has been lifted. Reporting live, I'm Shannon Perrine, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Shannon.